I have an exciting announcement as we gear up for the new year. It's always exciting. The beginning of the year, you can set new goals and it's like kind of a fresh start. And I'm kind of doing a little thing. I'm starting fresh with the podcast. Now, I've been doing the podcast for a little while, but not very consistently. I've been doing, an episode here and there, and kind of when it flows out. So I'm going to be committing to doing one episode every week for the podcast, and I'll be interviewing interesting and inspiring people in all kinds of different types of people. So the general idea of the show is that I talk to people who are kind of creating their own lifestyle out of, not following the quote rules of, a traditional career maybe. Some people who are creating their own world and playing by their own rules. Now that could be people like me who are doing variety shows, jugglers and magicians. Now I'm really interested in different people who have YouTube channels and are creating their own kind of TV show out of their life. That's amazing. And I want to know how people are doing this, and I want to share these stories with what's going on. So up until now, the show has been called the Chris Ruggiero Podcast. And going into the new year, we're going to be changing that to be called Between Dreams with Chris Ruggiero. So we're going more under the umbrella of the Between Dreams world. And the format of the show is going to stay the same. If you're already subscribed on iTunes, that's all going to stay the same. The RSS feed and everything will stay the same. But it will just be called a different title. And I think that's going to be really exciting and some new stuff. So if you are watching this video and you're interested in checking out the podcast, you can go over to chrisruggiero.com/podcast and you can subscribe. There's a little email thing. You can fill in your name and email address and you'll be notified when the new episodes come out. And you can also go to iTunes or the podcast app or wherever you listen to other podcasts, and you can subscribe there. And we will be putting out new episodes, like I said, in January, and there's going to be one episode every week with new, interesting, inspiring people to share their stories with you. So thanks for being, we have I think there's 45 episodes so far. So it's pretty good. It's going pretty good, and I'm excited to be doing even more. So we're going every week. Podcast. It's going to be awesome. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to the podcast. And if you want to keep up to date, of course, with the YouTube channel, you can subscribe here on YouTube as well. So, cool. See ya.